What's up? It's Ben from WODprep, and in this quick video, I'm going to walk you through a breakdown of how to learn butterfly pull-ups. So if you're trying to learn how to do these, then you are in the right place.
What are you, a salmon trying to swim upstream? This isn't a pull-up, but you're on a pull-up book.
Yes, for all the haters in the comments, I know, this isn't a real pull-up. That's why we call it a butterfly pull-up. This is a pull-up that was designed by CrossFitters to do CrossFit workouts faster. It's not necessarily a strength development workout. It's not a movement that's going to specifically develop muscles like the strict pull-up. This is a movement for sport. It's how we get quicker at getting pull-ups done in a workout. So with all that being said, let's talk about the 5 steps to learn butterfly pull-ups. Step number 1 is you have to make sure you have the requisite strength. Too many people try to do butterfly pull-ups prematurely. I like to say if you don't at least have 5 or 6 strict pull-ups like this, if you can't do that 5 or 6 times in a row, you probably shouldn't be doing butterfly pull-ups because there's a lot of demands on the shoulders, especially with butterfly pull-ups, that we want to make sure you have the requisite strength to be able to maintain good form and not put too much pressure on your shoulders. Number 2, I think you should also be able to do kipping pull-ups. So if you can't do probably 10 or more of these, then you probably shouldn't be doing butterfly pull-ups. Butterfly pull-ups, I like to think, are reserved for CrossFitters who want to compete better at CrossFit. There are people who are looking for performance, not necessarily the perfect amount of strength gains. This is very much a sport drill and nothing more. So with that, once we have the requisite strength, now we're going to bring in the only piece of equipment that you need other than a pull-up bar for this particular video, and that's a box. So once you have a box or a stool or a bench, what we're going to do is we're going to practice the movement to help get familiar with what it feels like to do a butterfly pull-up. So a butterfly pull-up is different because the apex of our chin, when it's above the bar, is actually away from the bar, and then we kind of have an oval shape with our kip pattern while we're moving through it. Basically, what I want you to practice with this box is the scoop of your leg and the position of your body. So what we're going to do is just by using our legs on this box, you can see this leg is supporting me and moving me through the movement. I want you to swing your leg forward as you lever your shoulders back, get your chin close to or above the bar, and then as I fall through, I want you to get into an arch position. So we're still using a hollow and an arch position. We're just using them a little bit differently than we would a normal kipping pull-up. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Once we get this box, I want you to practice that movement. So as my feet come forward into that scoop position, okay, look at this foot specifically. My foot comes forward into the scoop position. I lever my head and shoulders back, pull up. Once my chin is at its apex, my foot is now down below, right below the pull-up bar, right below my body. And then as I fall through into this arch position, my feet reaches behind my body. Ideally, we want to practice doing a few of these. So what this is doing is this is exposing us to the movement pattern, okay? Once you feel comfortable, you might not ever feel comfortable because admittedly it's very awkward and it looks really awkward too. I probably look like an idiot, but that's okay because we're learning the movement pattern. Once we have that pattern and we practice with both legs, that scoop, lever, pull, scoop, lever, pull. Once we practice that, we're going to get rid of the box, and that's where we're putting the movement pattern into play, but we're not worrying about getting our chin above the bar. A baby butterfly looks like this. I scoop and lever, scoop and lever. So basically, I'm practicing the butterfly pattern that we practiced on the box. I'm just doing little tiny mini pull-ups. I'm practicing so that I'm doing a mini butterfly pull-up, imagining that I'm barely getting my chin higher than where it started. So it looks like this. Again, I scoop through, pull up, scoop through, pull up. Okay, and I'm just doing little tiny butterfly pull-ups and practicing maintaining my balance and rhythm. If you try to do this and you end up swinging way forward or falling backwards, then you need to keep practicing that kip pattern by scooping our legs forward while levering our shoulders back and then doing the reverse as we fall through. Practice that pattern until you can maintain good balance under the bar. So it looks like this. And I should be able to hang and stop without having any crazy momentum at the bottom. If you do that that means you're balanced and you're ready to move on to the next step. If you're executing those beta bee butterflies properly, all you need to think about is scooping longer and levering or levering harder. So what that looks like is rather than just doing these mini ones where I'm barely scooping my feet up and barely levering back, what I want you to practice now is doing a big one. It might be smart to start with singles or maybe one or two. It looks like this. Big scoop, big lever. Okay, that was one. Maybe we can start stringing it together. Notice how I'm not really focusing yet on where my chin is. Let's try it again. So scoop, big lever, scoop, big lever, scoop, big lever. And all I'm doing is I'm taking that baby butterfly and I'm making it stronger. I'm adding more of a lever position. I'm scooping my feet for a little bit longer time, and that's allowing me to get more elevation. And then eventually, hopefully you can see in this video, my chin about right here, a foot or two away from that pull-up bar. Eventually, that chin is going to cross that plane and you're going to do a butterfly pull-up, okay? So once we turn the baby into an adult and we start actually doing the full butterfly pull-up, then we start trying to string it together. So big scoop, pull, and I'm just repeating the movement, making sure that the apex of my chin is away from the bar so that I'm not hitting my face on that pull-up bar. That was a quick, down and dirty, step-by-step progression to learn butterfly pull-ups. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it. If you want to learn more about how to do butterfly pull-ups, go to WODprep.com/pull-ups. Click the link in the top comment or in the description below. I'd love to send you a free training guide where you can learn more about how to master butterfly pull-ups. It's completely free. You enter your name and email, and I'll send it to you, and you can learn butterfly pull-ups once and for all. So click the link, sign up, and I'll see you in the next video.
Because you're just flopping. You're a fish. Are you a marine mammal? Is that what you are? Now that he's gone, I might as well, you know, see what it's like. No, it wasn't me. No. Only strict pull-ups all day.